Okay, Sandy, tell me about yourself and what you're doing out here and how you survive.
Well, I was a nursing assistant for 11 years, and since then, I hurt my neck and had surgery, so I can't do that kind of job anymore. And jobs are scarce when you don't have very much education. So basically, I've been floating around from time to time. I'll find a place. I'll be in a shelter for a while, and then my time will come up, and I won't have enough money to get anywhere. So I end up out on the street some way, somehow. To survive, my basic thing is God. It's the only way I can. Because I just basically, I pray a lot. I talk to God a lot. We get all kinds of people giving us food, so we aren't hungry. You know, around Christmas we were in Phoenix, Arizona, and they were giving us, people were handing out money, so that helped. So we didn't go hungry at all. The cold is the worst. That's the worst. I mean, I'm a homebody, and I like to be at home, but I mean, you just survive, basically. That's how you do it. You just have to live day to day and try to get on your feet as best as you can.
So are you sleeping out here at night?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pan a little bit so they can see. You got a baby carriage to help you grab the stuff around, and it's got to be cold out here at night.
Yeah, it is. You get enough blankets, then you're not cold.
Now, you said you went to Phoenix? Was that for family?
No, I had actually gone there from West Virginia. I left an abusive relationship. I hopped on a bus and took off to Arizona for reasons I don't know. I just believe God brought me there for his reason. And one of the things I think was because I had surgery while I was there, and I had it done by the best neurosurgeon in the country, by Barrow's Neurological. So I figured that was the reason why I went there. And then my time was up there. So we just got here a couple days ago.
So now, how could you afford surgery?
That was done through Access, the state health plan back in Phoenix. They did everything for me. That was my only solace.
Now, is the healthcare in Arizona better than the healthcare here?
I don't know yet. I haven't been on it yet.
Okay, so you're brand new to California.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
2 days.
Oh, so you're just here 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how did you hitchhike? Did you go by bus? Or?
I worked in a crappy job for a week. I was doing telemarketing in a bogus place that I don't even think was even worth it, but I stuck it out for a week just to get my pay. And we hopped on a bus that night that I got my pay and came here.
So, what keeps you? I mean, you keep on going into shelters and you try to get some jobs and everything, but you keep on ending up back out here. How long has this cycle been happening?
For me personally, the last 5 years.
And how much of the last 5 years have you slept outside?
Most of it.
Most of it.
Yeah, or in shelters.
So pretty much for the last 5 years you've been homeless.
Yeah. I've been able to get into an apartment here and there for a few months at a time, and then something will happen. I'll either be kicked out for no reason, or I had an ex-boyfriend and we kept getting evicted, so that was always on the street. And then I actually lived in a church. They gave us a room in a church once, but something happened then and they kicked me out too. So I always just end up back out here.
So how long are you going to do this?
I hope not forever. I'm getting too old.
You're about done.
I'm about done.
Well, there are agencies if you're ready to help you. Have anybody come around to talk to you?
No, We've been trying to find some actually today. 'Cause I told him, I said, I don't want to be out in the cold. It's been about a week now that we've really been outside.
Wow, a full week.
Yeah.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
To have my own place. I mean, it doesn't even have to be that big. I've been in a studio, and that's just fine with me. To have a job again where I can work, because before my surgery, I couldn't work for 3 years. I had so many medical problems, and I still survived because I know God provided all the time for me. The third one, have my children back in my life.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
How old?
My son will be 21, and my daughter's going to be 24 in January.
When's the last time you saw them?
I saw my daughter 8 years ago, and my son a year ago. And I have a granddaughter. So, yeah, it's been hard.
Any last words?
No, just I just actually pray that people can figure out that God will provide no matter what. That's how I survive anyway. That's how I keep my head up and keep a smile on my face. Otherwise, I think I'd go into a mental institution.